What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday Night Football, Broncos and Browns. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman, only place you're going to get updates to my sim results as we get closer to lock. Let me know in the comments section who's your favorite and least favorite of my contenders for today's slate. And finally, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this show. Use the promo code Awesemo when you sign up. Get a little bit of extra money on that first deposit. Now, we round out the bottom of my top 10 with Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, Noah Fant, Tim Patrick, and Melvin Gordon on the outside looking in. Number 5 is tied with Melvin Gordon. We take a giant step up in tier to 3 and 4, and then a gigantic leap up to 1 and 2, but for now, we're on to the top 5. And at number 5, we've got 9K Javonte Williams. He's projected for 9.2 fantasy points. They are 2-point dogs with a 41.5 point total in Cleveland. This is the number 20 offense going up against the number 2 defense. Very terrible DFS matchup, very terrible real life matchup defensively. 0.8% chance to go for more than 25, 3% chance to be the optimal MVP, but a 32% chance to be optimal at the flex because 9K Javonte Williams is a really nice value play for this slate. Big time step up in tier, $12,500 Courtland Sutton is in at number 4, projected for 11. Same exact matchup that Javonte Williams has. Not an ideal one, but Sutton's a little bit different. He can go for more than 25 fantasy points 5.5% of the time. He can be your optimal MVP 11% of the time, plus another 40 at the flex. That gets Courtland Sutton all the way to 51% and the number 4 spot. Courtland Sutton is in the optimal 40% of the time at flex. That's more than Javonte Williams or Melvin Gordon are in either spot. More value here once again. Number 3, D'Ernest Johnson, projected for 11 fantasy points. He's got a 10K salary. They are 2-point favorites with a 41.5 point total. This offense at PFF projects to be 27th when Baker Mayfield is not the quarterback, 14th on defense for the Broncos. 2.5% chance to go for more than 25, 9% chance to be the optimal MVP, plus another 45 at the flex spot. D'Ernest Johnson is the highest ranked non-quarterback on this slate, but now we're going to a different stratosphere. At number 2, we've got $14,500 Teddy Bridgewater, projected for 15. That's not a huge projection for most quarterbacks, but that's what happens when you have a 41.5 point game total and you're a bottom third offense. 9% of the time he can go for 25, 27% of the time he's the optimal MVP. 54% of the time Teddy Bridgewater is optimal in the flex. 82% frequency for Bridgewater to just be in the optimal lineup. Quarterbacks are just easier to get to when their salaries are down a bit, and this matchup shows you that. You can get the high floor of Teddy Bridgewater into your lineup fairly easily. He is my number 2. He didn't quite get to number 1. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Head to Twitter, follow me at Josh Engleman, only place you get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock. I need to know in the comments section who your favorite and least favorite contenders are. And finally, one last time, shout out to No House Advantage for being the presenting sponsor of this video. And finally, we close it out with, yeah, that's the right price. 5K Case Keenum, projected for 15. He's the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns, the number 27 offense because Case Keenum is the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. 10% chance to go for more than 25, 27% chance to be the optimal MVP, 57% more in the flex. Look, Case Keenum's a free square today. I don't know what else to tell you. If you happen to be playing cash on FanDuel, unquestionably he's in the lineup, but for all intents and purposes, it's going to be really hard to get away from a 5K quarterback. So, Case Keenum is your number 1 contender on FanDuel, and honestly, it's not really all that close. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NFL DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday Night Football, Browns and Broncos. DraftKings version of this video is around here somewhere. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Good luck tonight, everybody. I'll be back again tomorrow with an edition of my top 5s for Week 7 in the NFL.